Life can get pretty busy and stressy, can't it? And we all know that painting and creating can calm our minds and center us again and take away anxiety or help us process what's going on. So I was really interested when Viviva said we're making this multi-sensory art therapy kit. This is an art therapy session in a box. Would you like to look? And I said yes. So let's look together. This is the Jute kit, and I believe they do one that's covered in cork. Immediately I'm struck with a lovely smell from these little incense sticks that they do smell yummy. So it says, welcome to Meditate with Art. And we've got some colour sheets, come back to those, fragrance sticks, an activity book with sketches and reverse colouring artwork. And then there is a QR code here. I was just looking for that, which will lead us to 8 different meditations. There are some stickers there, water brush and a pen for the reverse colouring. Let's look at them, and then I'm just going to follow the how to use. Say there's no right or wrong way to use this kit. Let your intuition be your guide. And then it says don't like the fragrance sticks. Okay. If you have watched this channel before, you might know that I'm a huge fan of the Viviva Color sheets. If you haven't come across them before, they are wonderful. This is watercolor that's been applied to a sheet, and you can just pick up the colour. It's dye-based watercolor, incredibly vibrant, and they're all separated by these little sheets so that they don't stick. And you have these colours which do not look the same. I'll warn you that what they look like on the sheet and what they look like in reality is different. So let me just grab, say, that yellow ochre, and that's the colour it is in reality, whereas it looks really brown here. They are super portable. They don't last forever, but they last long enough if you're going on holiday or you're travelling. Oh, I've got to show you this peacock blue, because look, it's all pink and shiny on the page, but then look at that colour. Wow, it's gorgeous. Colour sheets are absolutely lovely, and I'll put a link to my full review. And the clever thing is, if you go back here, you can fold this little sheet out, and it's specially coated, so that's a mixing palette if you want. After they've been used, they look so beautiful new, but just to prove that I do use them, it's the state they're in. So I get messages saying, well, how long do they last? And it's really hard to say, because how often are you using them? How big are the paintings? They certainly last for quite a few sketches, is all I can say. Nice little pocket to keep them in. Let's have a look at these stickers. Flourish and nourish. Build your happy place. Persist, progress, prevail. Rest, rejuvenate and rise. And savor life's little joys. You know, I wouldn't have used that. Only because to every British person will be going, where's the U? So American spelling, I might have chosen something that was the same in American and British English. Anyway, and they've got a water brush, and again, if you don't know what water brushes are, unscrew the base, fill that with water, screw it on, and then you push there, which forces the water through the bristles. That becomes wet, and you can use it as a brush. Just wipe it off on a piece of kitchen towel or something in between. And it's a really useful portable way of taking your water and your brush in one. They've got a fine liner here, which is pretty thick. So I think that's a 1 millimeter. That is thick. I will be interested to see how thick that is on the page. And then we have our little activity book. So Premium Ivy, 240 grams. I'm not a huge fan of colouring books because I like to colour outside the lines, not inside the lines. But I do know that sometimes you get to the point when the creativity is not flowing. You feel like you're in a fog of indecision. So maybe having something like this will allow you just to centre yourself again. And these are the reverse colouring pages. Do you know, I've never come across that idea before. Maybe it's really common, but I don't know. So the idea is that you can doodle on top of the colour and put all the lines in. And that actually appeals to me far more than colouring pages in. And the only thing I would say, so I've said maybe that looks a bit thick. What a shame that this is not square. A lot of these drawings should be square, shouldn't they? And it seems such a shame to have cut the circles off. And it's a square pouch and one would fit in there so nicely and that would look really different. Maybe there is some production reason why an A6 like this is better, I don't know. But so how do we use this? Set the mood, fill the air with a gentle fragrance from the sticks. And this is not smell-o-vision, so you'll have to take my word for it that they, do smell nice. Choose your canvas, scan the QR code to choose your meditation and get creative. Let's do this thing. So let's see, look at the state of my phone. Right, mindful art meditations. And play all. A walk in a meadow. Journey through the aurora, building self-confidence, keeping your calm, finding motivation. That sounds good. Finding balance, stroll in a forest or visit to a beach. Go for finding motivation.
Finding motivation. This particular mindful art experience will help you and me to boost our energy, maximize our presence, and help motivate us to be our best selves so we can carry on with the rest of our day with drive, vitality, purpose, energy, and clarity.
I would like some clarity, energy and purpose with one of the reverse colouring things. Scene, if we're doing this, I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to have a candle. I'll possibly burn myself on that. I guess I should probably have a cup of herbal tea, but it's ordinary tea. And I'm going to find a smaller pen, I think, because that does look too thick. So I've got that a smaller, that's a 0.5 to hand. And maybe I'll add some more colour to this as well. I don't think it'd be fair to Viviva if I played the whole meditation to you. I suspect that would contravene copyright anyway. So what I'll do is have a go at this whilst listening to the meditation. I'll take the sound off and you'll just see what I'm doing, and I'll come back at the end and tell you whether I'm feeling super motivated or not. sailing ships. Not sure you have sailing ships on mandalas, but there you go. Well, that was quite a lot of fun actually. I'm feeling very calm and I have managed not to burn myself on my candle. I've drunk my tea. Just from a purely practical point of view, the paint goes onto this paper very nicely. So even on the coloured pages, if you want to add extra colour onto there as well as your doodles, you can. I think it was definitely a wise idea to have a thinner pen. The pen they supply is too thick and it sort of feathers a bit on this paper, whereas a thinner, less juicy pen doesn't. So I would grab yourself something a little bit thinner. Each meditation lasts about 15 minutes. So I think if you maybe you've got a very stressy job working in a hospital or just a high pressure call centre and you get a short break and you just need to take time away from your desk. You could do this so easily in the middle of your day just to feel human again. You get home and you've got a busy evening ahead. You could take 15 minutes and just sit down and go, ooh, decompress and let go of the day. I said at the beginning I'm not a huge fan of colouring in because I don't like to be constrained. I guess I like to be the person doing the constraining. But I did have a go at one of the colouring in, and because the colours are so vibrant and joyful, it was quite fun. Every sheet is perforated, so if you wanted to rip one off and, I don't know, you could write a message on the back and send it to someone, or put it on a magnet and stick it to your fridge, you could do very easily. There are 20 colouring ins and 5 reverse colourings in here. The meditation was very nice. There are 2 voices. You heard one, which was a British voice. Let me see if I can find.
Welcome to this Viviva Mindful Art Meditation. My name is Kate, and I will be guiding you on a peaceful journey.
There you go. So half of the meditations are with an American accent and half with a British, just so that you know. Very calm voices. It's art therapy in a box. I think it would make a lovely gift for a friend who's maybe going through a bit of a tough time, or if you're going through a tough time. The power of just taking 10-15 minutes to create something beautiful will be very healing, and you have got everything you need there just to take those few moments. I am very proud of myself for having not burnt down my wooden shed doing this. I shall blow out my little candle, and I hope that I will go ahead more motivated and focused for the rest of the afternoon.